Have you ever noticed how some people feel alive in silence but exhausted in crowds? How the sound of rainfall, the gentle rustling of leaves, or a clear night sky feels more comforting than the constant noise of the world? If this resonates with you, it's no coincidence. From early childhood, you may have sensed that the world operates on a different rhythm than your own. While most people are taught to seek approval, validation, and attention, you were naturally drawn towards stillness. That quiet attraction is your first sign that nature is training you for something extraordinary. Every subtle detail around you is a lesson waiting to be understood. The flicker of sunlight through trees, the gentle sway of branches in the wind, the patterns in clouds above, they are all messages. Nature sharpens your senses in ways the world cannot. While others react impulsively to chaos, you are learning to observe and reflect, to notice patterns that go unseen, and to feel energies that are often invisible to most. It is in this quiet observation that patience is cultivated, insight develops, and awareness expands. The world teaches urgency, but nature teaches timing. Rivers carve valleys over centuries, not in days. Mountains reach the sky slowly, stone by stone, and similarly, your growth is designed to be deliberate, structured, and deep. Every quiet moment you spend observing, thinking, or simply breathing is a step toward mastering this rhythm. The more you pay attention, the more clarity you receive. If you recognize these experiences in yourself, if you notice that calm is more natural than noise, that observation feels effortless, and that solitude energizes rather than drains, you are already being shaped by forces greater than yourself. These patterns are not random, they are signs. If you see this unfolding within, it is proof that nature has intentionally chosen you for a greater purpose. This is the moment when awareness begins to feel like a calling, a subtle whisper that guides your attention toward the path you were always meant to walk. Even as a child, when others were distracted by trivial things, you were quietly building skills that would serve you for life. Listening, noticing, and feeling deeply are all part of this training. Nature doesn't rush, and neither should you. Every pause is intentional. Every moment of quiet is an opportunity. Every seasoned storm or sudden change in your environment is a teacher. Recognize it, embrace it, observe it. And if you notice the world aligning with this awareness, know this: these experiences inside you are proof that nature has chosen you. As life progresses, this training intensifies. One of the most challenging lessons nature gives is isolation. You may notice friends drifting away, social circles becoming shallow, or even family failing to understand the depth of your thoughts and emotions. At first, this can feel painful, unfair, or even punishing. But this is precisely nature's method of preparation. Those moments of solitude are not emptiness, they are classrooms. Alone, you are forced to confront your fears, your doubts, and your deepest emotions. You cannot hide from yourself, and in doing so, you begin to cultivate emotional intelligence. You learn how to calm yourself, to listen to your inner guidance, and to trust your instincts without relying on constant external validation. Every quiet morning, every solitary walk, every reflective moment is building resilience, mental clarity, and a deep sense of self-trust. It is during these times that you may feel the world misunderstands you. People may label you as distant, strange, or overly sensitive, but this is not a flaw. It is a signature of your preparation. Nature is carefully teaching you to stand strong alone so that when leadership and purpose call, you are ready. You begin to notice the subtle signals around you, the way animals respond to your presence, the quiet guidance of natural rhythms, the small synchronicities that confirm your path. The solitude also deepens your awareness of energy. You start to sense emotions before they are expressed, intentions before they are declared, and outcomes before they manifest. This heightened sensitivity is a skill cultivated by nature, and it cannot be rushed. If you feel drawn to this kind of reflective solitude, know that it is not a sign of weakness or misfortune. It is proof of alignment. If you notice these experiences inside yourself, it means nature has chosen you for a special mission. Every storm, every withdrawal, every period of stillness is a deliberate lesson. It is an invitation to grow beyond ordinary perception. Nature removes distractions so your inner voice becomes louder and your intuition more precise. Over time, isolation transforms from a challenge into a strength. By learning to be at peace in your own presence, you are building the foundation necessary to step into a life of purpose, leadership, and meaningful impact. Once the solitude settles in, nature begins testing you in ways that feel impossible at first. Plans may collapse unexpectedly, people you trusted may drift away, and the stability you once relied on can vanish without warning. Life feels unpredictable, harsh, and sometimes unfair. But these experiences are not random, they are lessons in disguise. Nature uses challenges, loss, and uncertainty as a way to teach you resilience, patience, and adaptability. Imagine a river carving its way through mountains, not with force but through persistent flow over time. Or a forest that regenerates after a wildfire, its roots growing deeper and stronger. This is exactly how your spirit is being shaped. Every setback, every heartbreak, every delay in your plans is a lesson in impermanence and the power of persistence. You learn that clinging to outcomes causes suffering, but accepting reality brings freedom and clarity. Through these trials, your perspective shifts. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" Every obstacle becomes a tool for self-mastery. Nature uses discomfort to test your emotional strength, your ability to remain centered, and your capacity to trust the unseen path. Even when the world seems chaotic, you start noticing patterns and timing that others miss. Some moments will feel unbearably heavy, and yet, through the pressure, you discover your own endurance. You see how much you can carry and still stand tall. You recognize the quiet moments of strength inside you that no one else can see or measure. These experiences are proving over and over that you are being prepared for something bigger than you can imagine. And if you notice these recurring patterns of struggle and growth within yourself, here's the truth in English. When you recognize the lessons hidden in life's challenges, it is nature showing that you have been chosen for a higher purpose. Each trial, each disruption, each moment of loss is a stepping stone, building the foundation of resilience, patience, and clarity that will guide you toward your mission. You are being honed, slowly and intentionally, for the path that only you can walk. As these lessons deepen, something extraordinary begins to emerge: intuition. You start noticing cues that others overlook, small coincidences, repeated patterns, subtle energy shifts, and unexpected nudges that guide your choices. Decisions no longer come from fear, pressure, or expectation. They come from insight, awareness, and inner certainty. This is one of nature's greatest gifts, teaching you to trust yourself when the world feels uncertain. You begin noticing when situations or people carry hidden intentions. You sense when patience is necessary and when action is required. You learn to move deliberately, to respond rather than react, and to remain calm in the midst of chaos. This ability is a skill that can't be taught in schools or learned from books. It is cultivated through observation, reflection, and alignment with natural rhythms. Intuition also teaches you timing. Nature has its seasons, and your life will follow a similar flow. Sometimes you must wait for the right moment to act. Other times, immediate clarity demands swift action. By listening to these subtle signals, you start making decisions with confidence, knowing you are supported by something greater than the obvious. If you feel this awareness growing inside you, here's a message in English. The insights, clarity, and guidance you feel within are proof that nature has chosen you for a mission beyond the ordinary. Every sign, every subtle message, every feeling of certainty is not coincidence. It is deliberate preparation. Your capacity to sense, understand, and act wisely sets you apart. This is the phase where you learn to trust yourself fully, where your inner voice becomes louder than the noise of the outside world. Through this training, you become capable of navigating life with poise and certainty. Challenges no longer intimidate you, losses no longer shake you, and confusion no longer overwhelms you. Instead, you act from awareness and alignment. This is the strength that nature is quietly cultivating in chosen ones, and if you feel it inside yourself, you are ready to embrace your path fully. Finally, all of this preparation converges into purpose. You realize that your journey is never solely about surviving. It is about leading, inspiring, and uplifting others. The solitude, the challenges, the lessons, and the insights have all been preparing you for this. Your presence has a stabilizing effect. Your words carry clarity. Your actions create impact without needing to force anything. Every storm endured, every silent reflection, every difficult lesson faced has refined your spirit and strengthened your capacity to guide and influence with wisdom. Nature has trained you not to dominate, but to support, not to push, but to lead with calm authority, and not to demand, but to inspire. You are learning to use your power responsibly and compassionately. If you feel this calling, recognize it and allow it to guide your actions. Here's the truth in English. When you witness these lessons unfolding within you, it confirms that nature has chosen you for something extraordinary. Even in moments of stillness, even in solitude, you can feel the pull toward your mission. The signs are all around you. Your affinity for quiet, your attraction to reflection, the clarity you feel after storms of change. The ultimate realization comes when you understand that your purpose is bigger than yourself. You were trained to endure, to observe, and to understand so that you can lead with insight and empathy. The trials, the challenges, the pauses, all of it was deliberate. Your path is not easy, but it is meaningful. And when you finally step forward with awareness, strength, and clarity, you carry the energy of nature's training with you. Remember this: the pull of solitude, the lessons hidden in life's challenges, and the guidance you feel within are all signs that you have been chosen by nature for something extraordinary. Embrace it. Own it. Walk your path with courage and awareness. If this message resonates with you, comment "I am chosen" and follow Divine Choosen One for guidance, inspiration, and motivation on your journey.